because she's very quick to just take it off you. You know, she's definitely a mare that is looking for the next way out. It's a little bit the way she is, and she's just okay now. And that's a little bit the way they are. Quite hot, quite feisty.
Yes, her grandpa was a doula. She comes by it naturally.
Good, good. When you're thinking about the flexion, let your inside of your body draw back. Shoulder, elbow, hip. That's it. Start introducing some smaller circles when you can. And when you have a horse like here, you're looking for consistency. No matter how much she tries to throw you off consistency, the consistency of things, you've got to keep it. You've got to keep the consistency of the flexion when you're asking. Don't let her talk you out of it. You've got to keep the consistency of the rhythm. Don't let her talk you out of it. Let your posting be the rhythm. And if she tries to throw you off the rhythm, stick to it as hard as you can. Good. And obviously she's the type of mare that can't deal with too many things at once. So this is why we're just saying to her, circle left, circle right, bend right. When she starts listening to those two things, you've then started to get both sides of the body doing its job. Good. Now, like I say, there's a lot of other things I see, but I'm not looking at those things. I'm looking at the biggest things I want to conquer. Good job. Right bend, right flexion. Good. She's naturally a longer horse. She's got a long neck. The longer the body of the horse, the more to manage. So you have a lot of horse in front of you. You also have a lot of horse behind the saddle as well. We're going to slowly start looking at what's going on behind the saddle soon, but right now I just want to focus on the neck and the bend from the behind the elbow, behind her elbow. Well done. Good. And definitely keep it to your leg as the correction, no stick. The stick is a little bit the match to the fire, you know what I mean? If she's giving you, she's throwing stuff at you, definitely a tap ain't gonna go the way you want it to go. It's a little bit counterproductive, that. It will only upset her. The tap is there to influence. So you want to influence the hind leg. For example, now would be a time to tap behind. It's not when they're being naughty or everything's going wrong. It's when everything is going in the right direction. That's your moment to tap. Because the muscles of the horse, of the top line, of the hindquarters, have to become a little more supple in order for them to accept a tap from the stick. It's a little bit like, if you can imagine seizing up your shoulders, right? Seizing up your shoulders, when it's cold and it's like -10, you're seizing up your shoulders. If I was to come with a tap, with a whip on your shoulders, it would be a sharp sort of irritation, and that would make you feel worse. That's a little bit what's happening with her. When she gets tense and tight, her muscle goes into a spasm, not the time to tap. You want to be tapping away so that she can come more under herself when her muscles are starting to relax. Good. Now sometimes when you do tap a horse behind, they throw a little moment of tension in. That's fine, as long as you work it out. Good job. Good, better. Okay, we're going to start working on some leg yield in the trot now, okay? So we're going to go, let's do a little bit quarter line to the track next time. Now there's two things that you need to check off before you start thinking about a leg yield in order for it to go the right way. And that's your inside flexion. Even though in a leg yield you're not looking for a lot of flexion, you want to check off that the horse will flex. Because if the horse won't flex, they're not going to be accepting your right leg. So you want to feel as if the flexion, you can tick it off in the corner, and then you can just apply a little bit of inside leg and outside half vaults to the leg yield. Well done. And again. And at this point, I'm not necessarily looking for the textbook perfect leg yield. I'm just looking for acceptance of the aids. Not so much the most perfect leg yield. Well done. You managed your right wing well there. Good. Because she's dying to take that away from you. She's dying to take the right side away from you so that then she can overpower you through the left. Not happening. Well done, well done, well done. At this point, if she gets a little leady in the shoulders, not worried. I just wanted to accept the fact that your right side is going to come on her side, and she's got to accept that through her ribs and through her neck. So this is what I want you to start doing. Before the point of a leg yield, I want you to circle 10 meters. Now keep it steady. Steady. There. That's your rhythm. Good. That's your rhythm. And circle again. So that time she completely threw away your aids. Back to the top. Well done. Now on the circle, stay on it. Okay, do me a favour, come back to a halt. No problem. She's just threw the towel in, that's alright. Wait there in the halt. Let her empty her head out a little bit. If you can, make it a little rounder in the halt without sending too much through it. You did nothing wrong there, she just basically said, I don't want to do it right now, so come to a halt. And we're just going to empty out your head for a second. And then you're going to walk on 3 steps and halt again. Take a little rounder. And then you're going to walk on again. And halt again. Little rounder. When she rounds, halt, walk on again. Halt again. And walk on. A little bit off your right leg. Okay, a little bit off your right leg again before you trot. Just sort of move her out of the way from the right side. Change the rein for me a second. And just keep thinking forwards for 2 minutes. We'll come back to connection in a second. She's just got to think a little forwards for a couple of steps. Let your reins lengthen a bit. Let your hand widen slightly. Think forward again. Good. Let that left hand drop a little bit down to the left. And just keep her head and neck at least straight from the left brain here. This is where she's starting to take over the right side a little bit now. Just keep her head and neck straight from the left leg. Yeah. Imagine that there's a crayon on the right side of her gate, and it's going to scrape across the walls because your left leg going to push her ribs over to the right. Yes. Ribs over to the right. Yes. On that. Good. Think about that crayon coming out of the gate. It's going to scrape across that wall. Push your ribs over to the wall. I want your right leg to scrape across that wall. Think it. Right hand lower a little bit there, just for 2 minutes. I'll tell you when to lift the hand. You're going to lift the hand when everything's going a bit better, but right now you don't want to lift that hand. It's only going to influence it to become more hollow. Left hand lower, just for a couple of steps. Yeah, that's it, down there. Just keep it like that. Well done. And a change of range. We'll get back to it, don't worry. Right hand a little lower for now. Right leg. Just right leg. Big 20-meter circle for me, don't worry. Look to the right, bring your inside shoulder back, and just think right leg. That's it. Don't get lost in her evasion. When she starts throwing her head up and she throws all this crap at you, look ahead and think go. Good. Good. Now a little more forward. She's just a little stuck, that's all. Come on, forward, let's go. Just got the handbrake on. Think medium trot for me. Before you could slow it down, this is how the right can change things. The direction of the wind can change. Before I was asking you to steady out because her back and neck was in a good place. Now her back and neck's not. Now she's got her head sky high because she's trying to avoid using her back. Don't shorten your reins. Keep them long. Anything more restrictive in the head, she's going to fight you. Good. Now leg. Good. Now push her on. Come on, bigger, 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 bigger. Go. That's it. It's okay. It's okay. Go with it. Just got to open up. Good job. Bigger. There. Good. Now just be a quiet influence from the right wing. Not too much. Bigger. Up and out that saddle. Higher for me. Higher. That's it. Leg on. Good. Come on, let's go. She's still got that handbrake on. Ignore it. Medium trot. Let's see it. Good. This is what she needs now. Good. Good. Ignore it. She's just got to think forwards. There we go. There we go. Keep at it. This is what she needs right now. This is like an aspirin for the back. There we go. There's the back lifting. There's the poop. This is all good. Good signs. The back's moving, so now that she's pooping. She needed that. Forward, look ahead, don't get lost. That's it. Good for you. That's it. Keep pushing. Come. Thank you. There. Forward is the answer. Don't get lost in a whirlwind. Good. Take a walk break. You got out of it. Good. long rein. And give her a pat. Well ridden. What's your name again, sorry? Mackenzie, that's it. You did well there, really well. You know, when you get days like that, you have to have tunnel vision, and that is to go forwards. Because when a horse like here puts on the brake, if you're not going forwards, there's only one other way, and that's up. And I'm not saying that she will ever rear, but I'm saying when they're thinking backwards, eventually they stop, and then there's only one more way, and that's up. Every horse is capable of rearing. Also, when life gets a bit harder, definitely don't get shorter on the reins, because she's already telling you, I'm stuck. And if your reins creep up more, it's not good. So the idea is to slowly get back to the leg yields, because that's when we started to lose it. The leg yields, she sort of said, I'm not doing this. Change the rein for me again. You know what I also think? Yesterday she gave up a lot. And I think she might be feeling it a little bit. Yeah. Because the note that you finished on yesterday, she was completely she gave you it. She gave you every inch of her body. And I feel like today she's definitely a little achy. Okay. But we're going to keep pushing on through and work it out that she feels better. It's a bit like when we go to the gym and we work harder one day, the next day we don't really always feel like doing it. The next day we're not going to give the same performance in the gym, but you still have to go and get loose, and if you end up keeping your muscles in that tight spasm, that doesn't get better. So today's a good day for working out, getting her loose. And that doesn't mean necessarily up and flashy like what you had yesterday. Today's a bit more of a physio type day. Okay, let's go back to the trot. Now, casual. If you don't get it straight away, don't worry. We'll get to it. We have time. Now, I feel as if you go a little more forward, you're probably going to get a better note out of her. This ground cover, it'll only get better from here. Well done. Now start guiding her a little lower from your hands wider. And when you are, think about your forward. Good job. Good. Now give her a pat. Because, don't forget, she's a mare and nothing is for free with her. So whenever she gives you something in slightly a better direction, let her know that you appreciate that. Otherwise she's going to think, she's going to go into princess mode and think, why the hell is she doing it all? That's it. Good, good, well done. Good, now shorten your reins without her even knowing. She's on to you, so just do it without her even thinking about it. Yes. Take that left hand a little lower and wider today. You can bring it up later. That's it. Good, good. Good, super. This is what I want. A little bit more on your outside rein gradually. She hates that right rein, I know. But just talk to her a little bit at a time. to like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Keep going. It's okay. And you could see there how much she's a little bit trying to avoid that. As soon as you come, she's like, F off. But you've got to basically come and go so quick that you say, yeah, that's fine, I touched you there, and now it's over. And then come again at 3 seconds later, and now it's over. If you stay there and get involved in a fight, I hate to say it, but she'll win, because she's about 20 times the size of you.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. That's a little bit why she threw the towel in the leg yield, because the leg yield emphasizes inside leg to outside range, and she does not like that idea. Forward, look ahead, go. Go. Good. Good. When that handbrake comes on, you go, and that's the only thing you think of. Thank you. Good. It always gets better after it. Good. Give her another little walk break again. When you're ready, coming down to the walk. And a long rein again. Big walk. Come on. Yeah, good. Good. Don't worry about her neck right now. Just think big walk, because if she's thinking big in the step, there's only one place to go, and that's lower. If you're thinking too much hand right now and leg, you're gonna get stuck. Just think big. Big walk. Kick her on. Bigger. Bigger. Yeah, good. Good. Now there's only one place you can go from here, and that's downwards in the neck. There. Good. Again. Kick her on. Good. Kick her on. Yes. Good. Good. Have her to the point where she cannot, and her walk's more correct right now. She has a slight lateral tendency, this one. Yeah. But when you really push her on here, that goes slightly. That's it. Good. This walk. Good job. And if she ever puts her head up, push her on. Good. 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 The walk itself is like an aspirin, because she's more relaxed in the walk gait itself, and it's like water running through her whole body when you get that big walk. Good. Keep at it. Change the rein. Yeah, let her make your hips swing. Leg. Good. It will feel a bit rushed, but it's much better than her thinking backwards. This is a phase that you've got to go through, I think. Yeah. Now just pop your right hand a touch lower and have a little quiet conversation there with your right rein, so that she drops down into the right side. And again. And then think a little leg push, make her think forward, and then a little drop down to the right. Yeah. A little bit of leg, and a little drop down to the right again. The right side is definitely the salt in the wound with her. Good. Now relax the right hand, and then it come again. But not by shortening the rein. That's it. Kick her on. Kick her on. Kick her on. Yes, have her thinking forwards. When she gets like this, you want to think more leg than hand. let that right rein slip a little bit. Give her space to go somewhere. Okay, next time she lowers her neck a little bit to the right, take that moment to trot. But remember, we're not going to make it. We're just going to ask. Sometimes today, come on, let's get it going. You're doing good. Doing good. Let's get that forward, because remember, it will not come otherwise. She'll go pacey, she'll do that stridey thing. Don't worry about the right rein just yet. Wait till you've got her off your right leg. So just use that right leg now to get you forward and get her off the ribs. On a big circle. Come and go with the right rein. Don't get stuck on it. If she ever takes slower for when you think contact, give her the biggest hello from your leg to send her on. But she cannot ever think about blocking when you come into when you start to think about a contact. That's one thing I don't like. So if you ever feel as if they block when you put the contact on, kick her on. Make it very clear. The contact doesn't mean block. It means go into a contact. Good job, Mackenzie. Well done. This is a tricky ride today. I'm glad you had it. Kick her on. Good. Another forward. Yes. Right leg pusher. Pop. Pop. Yep. Another pop from your right leg. Yep. And again. Good. Well done. Pat it. Good. Now start making your rising a little quicker for me. Up and down quicker. That's it. Get a quicker tempo. Quicker. Quicker. Good.